Tonight, we begin with a 48 News exclusive. 2 weeks ago, a Madison County detective's car was hit by a driver doing more than 80 miles an hour. That crash is what sent him to the hospital for days. Tonight, he's sharing his recovery process. Now, he's in rehab, learning how to walk again. WAFF 48's Nick Ballinger got a chance to sit down with Josh Moseley to see how he's feeling. Nick?
Margot, Detective Moseley, he's doing well. He's in a wheelchair, but he's up and walking around sometimes. Doctors tell him not only is it a miracle that he can walk, it's a miracle he's even alive. It was a slow night for Detective Josh Moseley, but in an instant, that changed. He was parked monitoring construction work on I-565 when he was struck by a speeding driver who plowed right into his cruiser, blue lights blazing.
Stephanie had actually texted me, and I reached down to grab my phone to text her back. As soon as I grabbed my phone, that's the last thing I remember.
When he came to, his body crushed, folded into the floorboard with one leg up on the dashboard. He was rushed to the ICU and would spend the next 8 days recovering, and now on to rehab to relearn how to walk.
When you have a doctor sit there and tell you that it's a miracle that you're alive, let alone walking, brings a new perspective to life. Mainly right now, dealing with my hand is the biggest issue.
The nerve damage in his hand is just the tip of the iceberg. Moseley has broken 12 ribs, 3 fractured ribs, and 2 broken vertebrae, but is now smiling through it all.
I'll take these pains any day over not being here.
It was here on 565 near the Madison Pike exit where Moseley was hit and lost consciousness. But he tells me that there was one thing he had to do when he woke up.
First thing I knew I had to do was call her and let her know.
He called me and it was a fast, hey, I got in a wreck. And next thing I know, the phone was passed off.
It's a new relationship with Stephanie McBride, only 5 months in, and they both say this is the greatest test a relationship could go through. A test she's passed, spending every day by his side along with family and friends from the department.
I wouldn't be any other place, be right here for him.
Because I've got a life to give to Stephanie. We both have kids. I've got a life to give to them. I can't thank my family and friends enough.
For Detective Moseley, it's the little things he looks forward to and is determined to do it.
It puts everything in a different perspective. But yeah, I miss cutting grass.
Now, doctors give Detective Moseley about a year to fully recover, but he tells me he can't wait to get back on the job. Now, as for the other driver, he's been charged with first-degree assault. Reporting live in Huntsville, Nick Ballinger, 48 News, on your side.